It's Gina with Redemption Shield, and I'm so excited to be with you tonight. Just wanted to come on here and talk about Faraday bags and talk about what's happening at redemptionshield.com. And so, for those of you who have been part of our Redemption Shield family for the last 6 years, it's so nice to see you. I hope you leave a message in the chat how you learned about us, what products you've been using. Just really quick, I want to type, do you use EMF products? And what do you use? If not, have you thought about it? It's so funny. We carry these little computers in our back pocket everywhere we go. And we wonder why sometimes with this electronic going on all the time, 24/7, we wonder sometimes why we might feel a little bit weird or just a little bit tired or exhausted if we live near a cell tower, or if we have a smart meter on the side of our house on the other side of a bedroom wall. These are all reasons to be a little bit alert of our surroundings. And that's exactly what I did. I was raised by a Marine. My mother was a Marine and is a Marine, and she's still alive today. She's 88 years old. And so I knew what it was like to adventure out into the Cascade Mountains, hiking up in the mountains, bike riding around the Pacific Northwest. I knew that lifestyle, and I knew what it was like to be in a clean atmosphere where there were no frequencies, where there was a lot of negative ions. Now, negative ions are often found near waterfalls or in a forest, somewhere where there isn't a cell tower. And so that was my life. I was around those environments. I was enjoying negative ions all the time. And then when I realized that these cell towers were going up everywhere in 2020, it really just caused me to realize, hey, we're living in a different world right now. We have all these cell phones and they upgrade every year. We have all of these electronics that are around us 24/7. And it started to just send off some bells for me that, hey, it's time to start thinking about your health. And so Redemption Shield was started in 2020, and we started with just very, very few products, but we've grown over the years, and we've come to realize that quality products are really what people need. There's a dime a dozen of items that you'll find out on the market now. It's amazing how many people have started this type of business since I even started. So I want to talk tonight about Faraday bags. And Faraday bags are EMF protection bags. They're made of either a leather or a nylon, but the key thing to a Faraday bag is that inside you will find military grade fabric. And what we've done with our Faraday bags is we've layered that fabric 3 times. So there's 3 full layers in the pocket for your cell phone. Now, if you were to put your phone in this military grade fabric and you just laid it inside that pocket, what that does is it actually stops your phone from working. It will not be able to ping a tower, okay? So you won't be able to get a phone call. Now, when we started our first Faraday bag back in 2021, we actually had Velcro. So it would just, you kind of make this terrible noise when you opened it. But we've actually moved on to magnetic opening and closures. We also have improved the amount of fabric that we're putting inside the military grade. So we started with 1 layer, and now we're at 3 layers already, because every year our cell phones are actually getting stronger and stronger. So we need to continue to improve the quality of the bags. And so this is a unisex bag. Male or female can use this bag. I like it when I'm traveling, or if I'm going to be in a large crowd. I will oftentimes put my credit cards in this pocket so that no one can scan my purse. So for ladies who like to have a designer handbag or something that's a little fancier, you can still use your Faraday single cell phone bag and have that protection for your credit cards. And you'll have the protection of the EMF that's coming off your phone, and you can put that in the front pocket. Now, the front pocket doesn't have the military grade fabric, and that pocket is so that you can get a phone call. So you're going to drop this in your purse, and the logo is going to be away from your body. So if I was to drop that in my bag, I'm going to have that facing out. Men, if you want to put this in your back pocket, it fits perfect in your back pocket. You can actually just leave that logo so it's facing away from you. Okay. So the single cell phone bags, we've sold thousands of these since 2020, and people really love them. So that is our basic single cell phone Faraday bag. And it's really nice. You can actually even put something on here like a keychain or whatever, and you can carry it that way. So there's many ways to use this bag. And so I highly suggest that. And then we also have the clip bag for especially men like to wear a phone on their belt. And we decided to make it a long version. And this also has magnetic closures with 2 pockets. So your phone can go in this front pocket, okay? And you can get a phone call. And then inside the military grade fabric again, you can put it in there, but you will not get a phone call, okay? The reason we made that long is because we wanted people to be able to put that on their belt and not get it stuck if they bent down. So this is a really nice version for the clip bag. So I encourage any of the guys, if you're interested, and even some women do like to carry their phone on their belt. So if you're at work, and I used to have to do that too when I was in a store or something, and I needed to be doing other things. It's nice to have that on your belt. Okay. And then we have the crossbody bag, which I love. The crossbody bag is actually also similar to the clip bag. This one has a little bit different magnetic closure, okay, but that is magnetic. And this one has the strap that extends, okay, so that you can put that around your body. And this is great for women who, if you're going to walk your dog and you want to carry your phone, it also has that pocket here where you can get a phone call, and then the military grade fabric inside. If you put your phone in the front, just like I was talking about with the other bags, just remember you have 6 layers of military grade fabric between your phone and your body. Isn't that amazing? So that is a really good option for shopping, or if you're just going to go out, maybe you're at a fair or something and you don't want a lot of heavy things. This is a nice option for that, especially during the summer. So this is the crossbody bag. So that's a great version for you ladies too. And then, of course, we have the crossbody bag in the fanny bag. So the fanny pack, which can go around your belly, or it can be worn kind of sideways, crossbody. And a lot of the teenagers are wearing those. There's a specific brand that they love. We have this in gray and black. And don't you just love the logo? It's so cute. So imagine your teenagers or your grandkids, they're going to have protection from their cell phones in that fanny pack. Or if you're traveling and you want to use the fanny pack, this is a great option. I use this a lot when I'm at shows. If I'm, talking with my hands or showing people products, I'll have this around my belly just so I can grab things if I need it. So I highly suggest the fanny pack for summer, for traveling. It's a great resource. And then I'm super excited about our new laptop bag. And this is also a magnetic closure. It's very nice. And it fits almost every size laptop. I don't think there's one that, I mean, unless it was an older version that was really huge, I think you can really fit every laptop in here. But we do have the specifications on the website for the laptop bag. So, and it comes in 2 pockets as well. And so you would have 6 layers if you put your laptop in this pocket between your body if you were carrying that at an office. So you could also put an iPad in here with some other things like just some paper or pens or whatever you need. So this is a really good option for those of you who are career women or men and you need to carry that laptop around. I highly suggest that. Now, with the phones, one of the things you're seeing right now is that people are using these stickers that go on the back of the phone. Okay. So these are our little stickers. This is the gold version. And here is my phone. And I put 2 stickers. This is a silver version. And I use both. I have a work phone and I have a personal phone. And my personal phone, I have gold. And then with the work phone, I have silver. And I use 2 stickers on an iPhone 13. So, and it works great. It really helps. I can really tell a difference with the cell phone stickers when they're on my phone versus when they're not. So I really highly suggest getting the negative ion stickers for the back of your electronics. It really does help amazingly well with that sensitivity to electronics. And then you'll notice, if you've gone on some websites who sell a lot of products like stickers, I've collected so many stickers over the years of people who spent so much money on a negative ion sticker. Maybe they spent, $70, $80 for one sticker, and they didn't realize that it was very, very poorly made. And so the only way that people can really test a negative ion sticker is with an ion meter. And so most people don't want to invest $1,000. So I'm going to actually show you just one of the stickers that I got in a show. A customer was so disappointed with this sticker when they realized how many negative ions this sticker had versus our sticker. So I'm going to show you how that works. So I'm just going to power this on, and it takes a minute. So I'm going to go ahead, and that customer was so nice to leave this with me so I could show other people and teach them. So I'm going to put this sticker just right on the back of this reader here, and I'm going to press start. And it'll just read those negative ions. And it kind of takes a little bit of a minute for that to read. You can kind of hear it. And actually, this is so important because I feel so sad for the people that actually thought they were investing in something that was going to help them. So this has 22 negative ions. And sadly, what I've found a lot is that when I measure people's necklaces or wristbands or harmonizers or different things, they're finding out that they're very poorly made. So I'm going to go ahead. Here's the Redemption Shield sticker. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and measure that. So again, we got 22 on that first sticker. So I'm just going to stick it under there, and then I can turn it too, either way. And you can hear, I mean, this one has, you can hear that it's reading the negative ions a lot more. Okay, and this is the result. 3,526 negative ions with one sticker. Okay, that is significant. So this is like going to the beach, putting your feet in the sand, and getting negative ions. We're going to start doing this more often. I feel like this is really important for you to start to see like what we're selling and give your thoughts and ideas. Like, tell me where you're from, what products maybe you've bought in the past. And I look forward to coming on here more and sharing more products with you. God bless you. I pray that you have a wonderful night, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye now.